I woke up this morning to this horrific news, and my heart just sunk. So I feel so bad for, of course, the victims' families and Las Vegas Police Department as they lost at least one member of their own.
We know that up to this point in Orlando last year, for those who don't recall, this was a situation where 49 people were shot and killed inside a nightclub in Orlando. And Chief, what have you learned since that time? What lessons can we take and potentially apply towards this developing situation in Las Vegas?
Yeah, when I look at the two incidents, a lot of similarities, but also some differences. Obviously, anytime you have that kind of weaponry, a lot of people are going to get killed within the first several minutes. As with our case, these tend to be areas where a lot of people gather, like ours was a nightclub, and obviously it was a concert going out there, but there were some differences as well. This person is in an elevated position. There was a larger crowd, and obviously this wasn't a hostage type situation we dealt with. I think we just have to continue to train together. Law enforcement, our citizens have to remain super vigilant in these days, and to call anytime that anything is out of place or suspicious.
Chief, what type of situation where you hear this happening, when you say we need to be constantly training for these things, how do you train? How do you prepare for them?
Well, many departments around the country continue every day to train for these type of incidents, and you need to train within your own agency, and then also with the surrounding agencies, because anytime there's an incident like this, it's going to be a joint response. And and just to have that mindset that these type of incidents, these people are looking to kill and injure as many people as possible, and we need to respond quickly. We respond with force.
Chief, there's a groundswell response every time these types of tragedies occur. As to whether or not it's time to sort of try to get rid of AK-47s and M16s in civilian hands. Over the last year, have you felt that that's a tide that needed to move, and have you been frustrated by the fact that nothing's really happened?
Well, it's a very complex issue, and I think that these type of weapons in the hands of ordinary citizens, obviously someone who is deranged, looking to kill as many people as possible, it's going to assist them to do that. Obviously with the smaller type firearms, they're going to be able to kill people, but not with the numbers that these type of weapons can do.
We know that this situation, again, one of the differences here was the vantage point of that shooter being up above an open-air arena like this. How do you prepare or protect from situations like that in your own town?
Yeah, and that is very, very concerning. It's something that we do look at all the time, and many events we deploy our own snipers and plainclothes officers to prevent this type of thing, and that's a very difficult situation for law enforcement to respond to. Someone from an elevated position, and you're not sure exactly how high up they are or where they are. Obviously, they're in the position of advantage until you're able to locate and isolate and contain that individual. So I'm sure that that's what they were dealing with. It sounds like under the circumstances, they did an amazing job.
Chief Mina, I want to thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.